Good morning. It's Saturday and I turn on the camera because I need to get ready for an art show later today. And I kind of hope no one's watching this right now because I don't really have experience with doing live, and I am trying to get a little bit better at just turning on the camera and being more less edited in my videos. Also, my other camera broke. My filming camera broke. One of the kids tipped over the tripod and it smashed. So I haven't filmed any videos for a while. And I made a bunch of stuff for this art show and I have not filmed any videos of it. So I thought if I sell some of this stuff, you'll never get to see any of it. So I thought before I pack it up, or as I'm packing it up, kind of started already. As I'm packing it up, I will show you some of the pieces because I'll probably never get to take pictures of it, and I didn't film any of the videos except for maybe one or two of the coaster sets. So I'm just going to show you what I made for this show. I made some cool charcuterie wine sets and a lot of coasters. I have some ornaments. And it's just Saturday morning, and I'm kind of stressed about the packing and organizing part of the show because I think the most stressful thing for me is just getting all the stuff there and set up. I feel like overwhelmed by the amount of boxes and things. And I haven't done a whole lot of shows. I've done just a handful of them. And so I'm just still kind of learning how to get everything organized and set up. But since I didn't have, I just have this webcam that I'm using since I don't have my regular camera. And so I'm just going to carry my computer around with me so you can see what I have made. And thanks to my friends Kelly and Jason because they gave me this webcam to borrow. And I am saying their names because then I'll know if they watch this video and probably won't, hopefully not, because this will be really boring. But for those of you that are into resin stuff and you want to see some cool ideas, here is some of the stuff I made for this show. Let me see if I can set this in a good spot here. I'm down in my basement. We moved to a new house this summer and I'm loving this space. I'll do a video sometime where I kind of show you the space I'm using, but it's been really, really nice to get it set up and working. So let's see. So some of the stuff that I made here is here's a board, a really cool shape. It's got the bark on the edge, and if you can see, it's a deep green. Let me turn my light on it so you can see better. Okay, so like I said, I like making art. I'm not really good at videos, so I'm just trying to learn all the lighting and camera stuff to make this work so I can share with more people. So this one is really cool. Green, gold, copper. I really like it. I like the shape of this board. It's very unique. And this is a whole set, so it comes along with the wine butler and coasters are here and here. So try to tip this down here in the camera. Yeah, there we go. So that's the set along with this. And I'll have to grab a wine bottle if I have one down here and show you how that sits over the neck of the wine bottle, and you can hang your glasses on the sides. It's pretty fun. So when I set this up at the show, I will grab some wine glasses here and I'll stage it pretty so it looks really nice. All right, so sorry for the shaky camera. Anyway, this video, no one's gonna watch this probably, so I should stop apologizing. Just getting used to doing this stuff. So there's that set. I made 3 new sets for this show, like 3 new wine charcuterie sets. So So this is another one, and this one is rose gold, light pink, and gold. So a lot more girly. See if we can see it here. So it's round. It's a really thick chopping block. Just wood on the back, and it's a close up. It's kind of pretty. I like this one. And of course, stuff to go with that as well. So the coasters turned out really nice. They've got a little bit of, oh yeah, I did put a little aqua in there. Yeah. So there they are. And Butler. Oh, this is my favorite part of this set. It is a little bit beachy. And then gold edges. The back is cool too. You could really, I guess you could use it either way. This has the crushed glass. So yeah, that's that set right there. And so the kids are having breakfast right now. I don't know when they'll come down here, but it was really nice because we had Thanksgiving for 2 days in a row. On Thursday, Thanksgiving with my family, on Friday, Thanksgiving with my husband's family. And so they were pretty tuckered out last night and actually slept in about an extra hour this morning. So that was really nice. I wanted to get up at 5 because it's just going to be a busy day, but I didn't. I got up at 6 still yet with the kids still sleeping. I was able to take a walk and I was able to exercise, and I still haven't showered or anything like that, but I am now going to try to eat breakfast and get this stuff packed up. So I'm not like trying to do it last minute. I know that'll stress me out if I'm supposed to be there to set up at 2 and I'm trying to like pack it up at 1. So the third set here, I'll bring you down for it. This board was really fun to find. It was a local craftsman that did this, and it's walnut. It's a beautiful board and it's a unique shape. And it was really reasonable, but I just found him on Facebook Marketplace. And this was like he had done it for friends and family before, but this was the first one he was selling. And so I was really fortunate to get it at such a good price. And it's just really beautiful, beautiful wood. So I did kind of a stone charcoal wave type of thing on this one. And then matching coasters. I didn't do the edges because it looked, I thought just to leave it raw. That's pretty cool. I think it just kind of looks like a stormy night, stormy. Okay, so those are the 3 sets that I have. And I always grab a pack of wine glasses from Home Goods, and they're great, and they're only like $15 for a pack. And then I use these to stage. And sometimes I sell them with the set too. It just depends on the venue and how much stuff I have. But I'll bring some wine glasses and a couple wine bottles to put on my table at the show. This is going to be a really fun show because it's small. It's just 9 artists, and they're all Catholic artists. So our art isn't all like explicitly religious, but some of it is. But they're all Catholic artists. And so we're doing it at a church gathering hall in Omaha. And it's going to be a type of thing where like before and after the masses, people can come and shop. A small business Saturday, Sunday, weekend is how kind of we're promoting it. And we're going to have refreshments and like pastries and coffee and juice and stuff on Sunday, so people can just have a nice little relaxing treat and just walk around and browse through the artwork and just see what local Catholic artists are doing, maybe support them, buy 1 or 2 like kind of unique gifts to give for Christmas. These are fun because they're like one of a kind. You can't buy them in the stores. You can't get custom art when you go to Walmart or TJ Maxx, but it's fun to, think about there's a couple people maybe on your list that you just want to get something really like unique and special for. So that's what I like creating for gifts and custom artwork. I'm going to show you some coasters now. And the last set that I finished is different than anything that I've done before. And I really think they're going to be um, popular. So these are espresso beans, and I think they're really fun. I did the bottom kind of like a deep Java, and then I've got the white like for cream. It looks neat how it's like pouring into the beans back here. Add a little gold in there. I'm sure ladies are gonna get these, so add a little gold, and then yeah, it looks cool with just the espresso beans in there. So I think these will be fun. And I also got new molds with a different edging, which I like. It's kind of different. So I did a set of 4 of those coasters, and I did a lot of coasters. I don't even know how many coasters, but I'm pretty disorganized for this show, but I should write down all the different items that I have so I can keep track of them, but I might not get that far. I will be doing great if I show up on time and if I get my table set up by the time people come through. I feel like I'm so slow because whenever I go to these events, I just start talking to the other artists and then they all have their tables set up and I haven't even started. So I need to figure that piece out. I wish I could go like this morning and set up when no one's there and then go later when they're all there and then just be able to chat. All right, so I'm going to show you some other coasters. Bring down here. I hope this webcam is clear enough if anyone is watching to be able to see. Oh, okay. So I'm just looking in. I've never done this. Oh, Claire, I'm sorry about your camera. Thank you, Claire. That's so nice. I'm just seeing how it's popping up in the chat over here. I wasn't realizing that I could talk to you guys while I'm on this, so that's really cool. Thank you for the compliment, Claire. You are awesome. So here are some. I already wrapped up. Dang it, I should have done this before I wrapped them, so I'll just take maybe one out of each. These look like, oh yeah, these are fun. Little hot chocolate coasters. Let it snow. I've got red ones, and I think I have green ones in there too. And they are just cute. I've got some sort of geode ones without the mugs that go along with it. What I do is I sell the coasters like by set of 2 or set of 4. And if they buy a set of 4, they get a little bit more of a discount per coaster than if they buy a set of 2. But I do like a bunch of color coordinated coasters so they can kind of mix and match within the set. All right, this is a different one. So this goes with a separate one for a different set. But I got the stickers at Hobby Lobby, and I did a bunch of coasters with different stickers on them. So they're very seasonal and festive, kind of fun. You get caught in that sticker aisle in Hobby Lobby, watch out, because then you'll start thinking of all the places you could put the stickers. All right, what's in this one? Let's see. Okay, here are some. Oh, I love these. This is the new coaster mold that I got. These edges are so cool. It's got a much different vibe than the geode ones. I feel like it's a little more classy or upscale or ritzy or something. So more coasters. I got these Mary Mary, and then I think Joy to the World somewhere in there. To try to pull out one of those. Okay. Joyous Noel. So I did these pretty black, just black and gold. I wanted to be classy with those and then neutral enough that you could use them with any decor. All right, some green and gold. This could also be seasonal and festive. What's under here? Okay, I love the alcohol ink, the brass alcohol ink. It's Jacquard Pinata, and it spreads so cool in the resin. I use this quite a bit with actually all my, you can see it in this one as well. I used it. Okay, and then down here, these aren't very Christmassy per se, but it's probably my favorite color. Kind of aqua turquoisey coasters. So I got 2 tables at this art show. I think they're both 8-foot tables. And I'm going to use 1 table for resin stuff and then 1 table for prints. I don't think I'm going to bring any paintings to the show. They don't really tend to send or to sell for me at like a craft fair type of feel. Sometimes if it's more like a gallery show, they will sell because people are in the gallery to look at paintings. But if it's like a table craft fair feel, I don't usually sell many paintings. So I'm not going to bring canvas paintings, but I am going to bring prints of 1 or 2 of my pieces because it's a lot lower of a price point to pick up a print. And I have some images I really like that I've done, and I think it's a fun way to showcase like a couple of different genres of art that I do. So not just the resin, but also the acrylic paintings. These are, what I'm showing you are, I did them like blue jay colors. So we have blue jays in Omaha, and then also in the town where I went to high school, blue jays. So these are fun for people who like that team. And I'm guessing all the rest of those are blue jays on there. So I wonder how many coasters I have. This is some of them. So I've got more. And let's see if I can get some more out. I buy these little white bags to put their orders in, and I get small ones if they just buy like an ornament or coaster, and then I get the bigger ones if they get a set of coasters. And then I just have tissue paper that I wrap stuff in because the resin can be a little bit fragile. I don't just want to throw it in the bag. Here's some more coasters. I bought these pretty, I think they're vanity trays from Home Goods, and the coasters display really pretty in them. So I have a couple of those, and I'll just put like my favorite sets of coasters in there. And if they sell, then I'll just place another one in at the table. I don't really know as far as art display or like craft fairs and stuff, art shows, like how much stuff to put out at a time. Is it better if you put like a lot of options for people, or is it better if you just put a few things and then as they sell, replenish it? Let me know if you have any advice on that. These are a light gold kind of, yeah, with a little clear and white in there. And then some of them have snowflakes on them. Really pretty. I like these. The way that I have packed the coasters, that's just cheap, is I put each one in a paper towel and then I stack them all up so they're not rubbing on each other because I think they can scratch a little bit. And also, by the way, this stuff is a bit fragile. Like if you drop it on a hard floor, it does break. I've done that before. It can break. If you drop it on the carpet, probably not. I mean, I'm doing a live video. Yeah, but it's fine. It's fine. I'll wrap it up. So the kids are done with breakfast and they're coming down. Here's another wine butler. I guess this goes with the coaster set, but I don't have a board to go along with this. But yeah, they can still buy like the wine butler and the coasters if they would like. So typically, like any resin stuff I've made, I've been able to sell, which is a big blessing. So whenever I have done a show or just like done videos or just orders from home, I almost never have resin inventory. Like it always sells. And that's been really nice. My paintings, on the other hand, I have so many of those that are in storage. And it's kind of annoying because they take up a lot of room. But on the other hand, it's like each painting wasn't a waste. You know, if nobody buys it, fine, I can give it away, or I can just end up, I don't know, keeping it or throwing it out or painting over it in the future. Like if it never goes anywhere, and that's fine. But it's nice that the resin stuff doesn't stick around. I did a video on these. It's called Ice. I think it's called like Hot Christmas Idea Ice Blue Coasters. And these ones, this is, I think, the only video I have of any of this stuff, but it's on my channel if you want to watch. It's a tutorial, so you can see exactly how to make these if you want to do them too, like what mica powders I used and everything. And then some of them have a little leaf sticker in there, which I think is pretty. Yeah, I love those. I think they're just so pretty and delicate. So I have a bunch of those. Whew. I really have to figure out I need to figure out how to stow all the stuff in as little of boxes as possible, because it's usually like a little ways from the car to the door into the center, and a lot of times I'm taking like trip after trip of boxes, and I don't have a dolly or anything to roll it along, but that would be smart if I end up doing more of these shows, like to get a cart or something, so it just makes everything a little more efficient. I will have a little sign in, like an email sign up at my table if people want to get on my mailing list. I do an email newsletter, not very frequently, but maybe, I don't know, once a month or once every quarter or so. Try to send something out. I am going to show you a couple more things, little things here. So I have some ornaments. I've got a bunch of ornaments right here. Ta-da! That's all you'll get to see of those. And then I have more that I can work on. I like to have something to work on at my table, because sometimes if we're doing one at a church and there's the masses going on, there's like a few hours, an hour for each mass time that you're not getting any traffic. So I like to bring just something that I can work on the edges, like my gold leaf marker. I can do edges on ornaments and just have something to work on. Sometimes I bring a book too, but usually I end up just going to the other artists' tables and chatting, which is probably one of the most fun parts of doing a show, is just talking and networking with the other artists. And then, of course, when people come to the table to look at the work and buy, that's super fun to meet them and talk to them. I have some more coffee bean coasters that I didn't finish, but they're in the molds. You can see how it's bumpy. I'll put like another clear layer over the top and it'll be smooth. So this, I'll probably be experimenting with more of these coffee ones, because they're fun. And what I noticed was, because the resin gets kind of hot, when I pour them over, it makes the espresso beans smell good. So while I'm pouring the coffee coasters, I get a nice coffee smell. All right. I don't know, that might be all no, that's not all the resin stuff. So I don't think I'm going to get this out, but I'll just briefly show what I'm talking about. Is in this storage room. Yikes. So right near, this is my studio space. It is the bar in our basement, which I absolutely love this setup, because I've got the TV there if I want to like play YouTube videos. I've got all this counter space. I have a sink for washing out my brushes or my hands. I have the counter space on the bottom and on the top, place for lights, place for camera tripods, and all the cupboards for storage for everything. So I don't have to have all the art clutter showing, like all the paints and everything stowed away. It's really, really been fun to have like a really good functional space for this. And usually this main place, on this side I have some resin going, and on this side I have some resin going. And all the resin and equipment down there. And I'll do maybe a full tour at some point. But it's been working great. I'm so thankful to have this new space. Before I was working like half in my basement in our other house, half in my basement and half in the garage, like when it was nice weather outside. And that was really fun because I could work in the garage while the kids played. But this is great too because I can work down here, and over here is the kids' play room. Or like if they're watching a movie and I'm just making art, or they've got all their toys. And then right across from the art table is the doors leading outside. So another good thing about this space is there's a lot of good ventilation with the window and the door, which you want with the resin. And there's a ceiling fan too, so you can like circulate the air. And I guess I haven't used the fireplace yet, but when it gets kind of cold in the winter, the resin has to be it can't be at a cold temperature to use it. So if I needed to warm up the basement a little bit, I could just turn on the fire. Really fun. So then out here, I can open the door for more airflow, and then also be able to watch the kids playing outside while I'm making art. I love it. And I just realized I should have put my microphone in. The sound quality is probably really bad, but anyway, that's okay. I'm not used to doing live videos, but I will get better at it if I keep doing it. Here we go is a storage room, and you see all the paintings and stuff. Here's a pile of stuff I know I need to take to the art show. I have a list as well. Let's see if I can set this somewhere. Sorry if that's loud. Okay. Tape. Got a little Christmas tree for hanging the ornaments on. I've got like my phone and square stripe thing, swipe thing. These are the prints that I'm bringing. They're painting mother and baby. It's a painting I did for support for mothers who've lost a child through miscarriage or abortion or stillbirth, whatever. So she's holding the space where her baby was. Baby's hand is over, the shadow of the hand is over her heart. And then we see the baby is there, is not gone. The baby is there. Baby's going up to heaven. So this image is really special to my heart, and I had some prints made, some more prints made, and I'll have these at a table at my art show as well with the resin. And that's pretty much the only painting artwork that I'm going to have there. Bring some extension cord type stuff. Oh, here it is. Good. I didn't know I had one. So a wine bottle. So for staging those wine sets. And just things like, I don't know, easels, chalkboards. I'll probably use these to write prices on. I bought these. I was trying to find something to display my prints, so I bought these. I'll just tuck the prints inside there. And I've got tablecloths. Lots of these bags. Lots of these bags for, people's purchases. what's in here. More tape, stands, tablecloths. One thing they did with this show was everyone was required to have a floor-length white tablecloth so that it would give a cohesive look to the show. It's supposed to be more of an art show than a craft show. So the white tablecloth is going to tie everything in together, and then everybody can have whatever display they want on top of their white. And I don't really want to get into the rest of what's in that pile. There's just so much, and it's not organized. And it needs to get organized by lunchtime today. So I'm going to try to do that in the midst of the kids. My husband will have a couple kids at gymnastics, and then I'll have a couple at home. And Grandma has a couple at her house. So I should be able to get some stuff done. I can always turn on a movie if I need more time to work. Up here in those tubs are more coasters and boards that I will not take out because they're actually packed, unlike the other stuff. And I think in this one might be one more tray. But for now, I think I should wrap up this video. I'm gonna eat breakfast. I'm gonna shower, and I'm gonna the kids get ready for gymnastics, and I'm gonna pack up the stuff. And I gotta see my sister because she's in town from Wyoming. I got 3 sisters that are in town right now, and we all got together on Thursday for Thanksgiving with our aunt and uncles, and saw all my brother-in-laws and everything and all their kids, and it was really great. It was really fun. So I got to see them one more time today, and they might actually go to mass later today at the church where we're doing the art show and stop by afterwards. So I get to see them again. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. I'm going to stop here and have a great weekend. Hope it's going well. I don't know if this video was helpful for anyone, but it was helpful for me in just being able to show a little bit of the work I did since I wasn't able to get it on camera. So I have that documented, and then just to get some practice with doing live streams on YouTube, which is new for me. So take care, everybody. Have a great day, and I will see you in another video when I get a camera again. Oh, and by the way, I also don't have a smartphone. So if you were thinking, just take your videos on your phone, it's not gonna work. I have an old school flip phone, which is great. It works great. I spend a lot less time on my phone than I used to when I had a smartphone. But yeah, no more camera. So webcam, live streams, or wait till maybe Christmas or after Christmas. Buy another camera. Start back on YouTube videos. But for now, live streams. I also have been making some shorts with some of my long form content. So yeah, and just getting ready for the art show has been plenty of stuff. All right, I'm just rambling now, so I'm going to stop. Have a good day. I'll see you guys again sometime.